Hello and welcome to the transcription explanation of this design. It was done using Loren Sherman's script, which uses a combination of dots, like these, and line modifiers, like these, in conjunction with these 4 different shaped letter stems. And then vowels are tricky. They're smaller circles, and they have different positions depending upon what vowel they are and if they're attached on one of these 4 consonant stems. So this is like what an O looks like by itself, just hanging out inside the word circle, but then attached to the stems. It's like a bead on a string. So I'm going to go ahead and get to this design, and we start reading at the bottom and then going counterclockwise, which is true for sentences and words. So in this kind of vertical structure, you would start at the bottom and then go up, because again, you start at the bottom and go counterclockwise. So this is our very first word, and the very first letter is the one at the very bottom of it. So this first letter is a circle on the line of the word circle. And there are no modifiers, so that's a TH. And then we have a little circle, so that's a vowel, and it's on the line, so it's an E. So this is our first word, and it's the word the. And now our next word here, it starts with another vowel. It's an O, because it's hanging out inside the word circle. And then we continue around, and here we have 2 stacked consonant stems. And consonant stems, if stacked, you read thin to thick. So this thin one outside is the one we read first, and it has 1 line on it, so that would be an N. And then this thick-lined one has 3 dots with it, so that's an L. Continue around. Here's our next letter. It's on the line like this TH, except it has 1, 2 dots, so that is a Y, so only. And then our next word here, bottom of it's here. This is a shallow divot-shaped stem, so we're in this row, and this line connects both here and here. So, because it ends twice, 1, 2 connections, it has 2 lines. So that would be a W. So even though this is 1 line curving back on itself, it's about where it ends on that letter stem, so 1, 2 lines count there. So that's kind of a tricky one, but that's a W. And then we have the A outside the word circle and another Y, 1, 2 dots on that Y. So even though this dot is kind of between the Y and the W, because this W already has lines, you can't have both lines and dots. So this dot has to go with the Y. So way is this word. And now we continue to this sentence circle. Bottom of it would be here. There's nothing directly at the bottom other than the way word. But here's our next kind of set of letters. And these ones going around the outside are a bit tricky. Well, they're actually kind of easier. They're just different. But you still read bottom counterclockwise. And the gaps between the words are the gaps between these like letters here. So we have our first letter here. It's an A outside the word circle. Then we have 2 dots with, this is kind of tricky again, because that dots, these 2 dots look like they could go with this stem, but this stem has a line on it, so they can't go here. So these 2 dots have to go here. So that makes this a Y, but this letter is first, so that's an N. So A, N, Y, because N's have 1 line, like this. So A, N, Y, O, inside the word circle. Here's another N. E, on the line of the word circle. So anyone. A-N-Y-O-N-E, anyone. And now we have another 2 dots that go with this stem because it's the closest one. So that would be a K. And this is the word can. And because the letter C in the word can goes K, we put the letter K there because the actual letter C is only supposed to be used in proper nouns like names or in acronyms. So the word can is just a regular word, so we use the letter K. And then here's the A, and then another N. So there's 1, 2, 3 N's here. So anyone can, and we continue around. Here we have our next letter. There are 3 dots with this one, so that's an L. I, line going towards the middle. So in the E position, a vowel can have a line going inwards, making it an I, or outwards, making it a U. So this is going inwards, so that's an I. So L-I, and then we have a V with 1 line on it. So this stem, 1 line, is a V. And then an E, just like that E. Another I, just like that one, and then another N, just like these. So in. So anyone can live in. And then our center word here, bottom of it's here. This is a circle inside the word circle with 2 lines. So these thick lines here count as 2 lines both on this stem and on this stem. So that would be a P. And inside the P, we have a little vowel. So that would be an E. A outside the word circle. S, 1, 2, 3, and then an E. So again, this is peace, and we put that C as an S because it goes S in peace. So the C is a K in can, but an S in peace, because the C's, this letter you switch phonetically. So peace, P-E-A-S-E, peace. Here's our next sentence. Bottom of it's here. This is our first letter, is another I, just like this I. And now we have this shallow divot here, and there are 1, 2, 3 lines coming off of it, so that's an S. So is, here's another I, just like this I. And then this is a deep divot, so we're in this row, and it has 3 lines, so it's an F. So is, if, continuing around. This is a TH, just like this TH. E, Y with 2 dots. And this double line is an apostrophe. I don't have punctuation listed here, but a double line on the sentence circle is an apostrophe for punctuation. And then 1, 2, 3 dots on this R, and then an E, because R's have 3 dots. So T-H-E-Y, apostrophe R-E. So there is if there, and then we have this next word, bottom of it's here. This is our first letter. So even though it's centered a little bit before the 6 o'clock position, because it still crosses through the middle, it is in line with that 6 o'clock position. It covers it, it crosses it, and it's the lowest letter. You start here. But P, then we have this shallow divot with 1, 2, 3 dots. It's another R. E, continue around. Here we have 2 letters stacked kind of on top of each other. The A and the P are in the same position, and because consonants and vowels are sometimes used as teams, so this is a P stem with the A, you always read the consonant first and then the vowel. So consonant and then vowel, so P and then the A. So P-R-E, P-A-R-E. So just like this R-E, I have another R-E here. So R-E, and then we have the deep divot with 3 dots, making it a D. So prepared. Okay, we're on our last circle here. This is our 2, shallow divot, T, and then an O. And then our very last word, this one here, we have a deep divot with 1, 2, 3 lines ending on it. Lines that pass through do not count. So even though this line passed through a bunch of stuff here, only the ones that end on it count. So that is an F. And then we have an O hanging out inside the word circle, another R, a G with 1 line on it, an I line going towards the middle. This is another shallow divot stem like that one, except it has 1 line, so that's a V, and then an E. So there we have it, forgive. So the whole thing together is the only way anyone can live in peace is if they're prepared to forgive. So that's this design. I hope you like it. I think it'll make a nice tattoo for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Goodbye.